Hey there, friendlies. How's up? Got a little video review for you guys here. This is the Bigfoot Bushcraft Ferro rod kit. They contacted me, said, do you want to do a review? I said, sure thing, so long as you give me another one to give away, which they agreed to happily. So I'm just going to go through what comes with the kit, give it a little tryout, and see if I like it or not. Now, this is sponsored in that they sent me a kit to review and a kit to give away, but as I always say, if I don't like it, I'm not going to hide that fact. I might still do a giveaway though. So, first off, let's take a look at what it comes with. Okay, so what we're looking at here is a very big, beefy ferro rod, the measurements of which are going to be bing, with a scraper, with a green lanyard on it. Let's open that up. Lots of room to mess with. And then another scraper, this time with a blaze orange lanyard. I prefer blaze orange on my stuff, so I might swap that out. I'm not sure yet. Big old tin. I'm guessing that's either for making char cloth or for putting your fire plugs into once this bag is open. Little satiny bag for the tools. It's very classy. I like it. I like the print. And then fire plugs. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at what they look like. Okay, there you go. So what you do is you crack it open. Essentially, these work the way this stuff always does. So let's make it work. Okay, now look. The conceit behind this style of fire starter is that you don't need your bird's nest of jute. You don't need your char cloth or any of that. This just burns until it starts your smallest little sticks. So I'm going to go with the theory of how this stuff is supposed to work. Now that is not my comfort zone, right? I like my jute, I like my char cloth, but we're gonna see. So as anyone who's used a lot of ferro rods knows, you can't use it straight away like that. So what you're supposed to do with the scraper is there's sort of a sharp edge here. It's not really that sharp actually, but it's pretty good. And what you're supposed to do with that is you scrape off some of the coating to get down. Here, let me just scrape a little bit to get down to the actual bare metal. Am I showing that right? And that's what you scrape to light the fire. So I'm using this thing from like virgin steel to start a fire with. I'm kind of excited to see if it works. All right, let's go. All right, I always find it really awkward trying to start a fire inside one of these. So maybe I will do it on the stone here and then load it up. What do you guys think? I think I'm brilliant. You guys are going to agree with me, of course. All right, where was I scraping before? All right. I don't know if it helps to scrape the shiny coating onto where you're going or not, but so what am I looking for here? I'm looking for the quality of the sparks, how easy it is to get that lit, and if it burns long enough that I can get a fire started with my my stoof here. I should open that up a bit more. I'm very pro here, guys. All right, let's go. Oops. Actually, pretty good. Okay, yo! Oh, I'm just gonna leave that. Okay, so we are in fact, I hope that shows that we are in fact burning. I will start by just putting my tiny bits on there. That's what she said. I should be coming in from the side, but the reason I'm coming in at the top on an angle is because, well, I guess because I'm not used to doing it this way, so I'm afraid of smothering the flame by just putting everything in horizontal. All right, that's looking lit. getting lit tonight. Looking good. Looking very good, actually. Just going to put these in the same way. Gradually upping the size, as you guys know, to ensure success. There you go. Putting stuff in the way the designers intended, just to show that I'm not a complete noob. Just easier to come in the top. I'm not boiling water or anything, so I don't really care. A little bit of kindling that I had You know what? I had all this really dry sort of cedar, but I'm not even going to need it. Look at this. Whoops. Oh well. Maybe I'm going a little fast because I'm excited about how well that worked. I'm just going to let that burn for a second. -3 in Montreal right now, guys. So, a couple of thoughts here. I think we live, in many ways, in a bushcraft golden age, in that there are solutions like this everywhere. Small companies, big companies, ferro rods, fire steels, weird new combustion things, toys, gadgets, YouTube, TV. And so it can be hard to know if what you're reviewing or playing with is comparatively better than everything else. What I think right now, just using this once, is that I like this kit. You know, a fire plug is cool in that you can light it in almost any weather, right? It's coated in wax, right? So you know, if it's raining, you can huddle over it, break it, puff it up, and light a fire. I love a nice big ferro rod. This is big enough that I have room to get a little speed going before I sort of fall off the edge. I don't like really small, like emergency ferro rods at all. To me, this is the size they should be. I like that. I like that it came with green and orange. I'm definitely more of an orange fan, but I don't know why it came with 2 scrapers. Here's the thing, I don't use scrapers, so I don't know if you just expect these to dull after a while and it doesn't, you know, spark as well or something. Because I use the back of a knife or the back of my silky saw. In fact, let's see. I mean, that was a pretty nice scrape I just got off of that there. So back of a knife. Yeah, it's acceptable. What do you guys think? It's pretty nice. It fits well in the hand. It's kind of unfinished. Like there's no varnish or anything on it. I don't have a problem with that. It'll definitely grime up over time. But again, I'm someone who likes his stuff to look used. It's a little rough around there, but that's not a problem. Nice touch. I'm going to use that for making char cloth. Just put a little hole in the top. And I think that the little, there it is, that the little bag is very classy looking. Initial pluses and minuses, he said, putting a little bit more wood in his fire. Could this have been sanded a little more? Who cares? All right, really, who cares? Yeah, sure, but I don't mind. It's a very use-oriented tool, so I don't care that it's not all that smooth here. In fact, I kind of like that. Nice length, very nice length. I have bought these little kits before where there wasn't enough length to really get going. This is nicely thought out. It's definitely, I've got room to maneuver. I'm pretty sure that the orange one is going to be the same. Do we have to verify that? It's not really tied, so I will just assume. I'm not going to assume. I'm pretending to tie it. Same length. Yeah, it's good. They're both going to be good. Nice little weatherproof bag. It's resealable, which is nice. It's got the steps on the back if you need them. I just want to see 5 minutes of burn time, it said. I forgot to time that, but if it's 3 minutes versus 5 minutes, but the fire is started, I don't care. So I'm not going to take points away for that. It says it's made with our high-performance jet fuel wax blend for hotter and stronger flames. Again, I don't know how to judge something like that, you know? Made in Colorado. If you are someone for whom made in the USA is important, then we got you covered there. So those are pluses. One minus. There's one minus, I think. And even then, I'm not really sure. Is that maybe they should have a version that comes with like a larger case that you can fit everything in. But that really depends on what your fire kit looks like. Like to me, boom, right? That's fine because I keep all my tinders and stuff in separate containers anyway. So I don't have a problem with that. Now, thing is, I would probably, if I had this out in the woods, this would probably be in here, right? Although this loop was made for a much smaller ferro rod. So if I do this, is it going to get stuck forever? There we go. But like, that's how I'm going to carry my ferro rod. I might flip it around actually. So I don't really need this. It's a very nice touch. It does remind me of, remember that fire steel that I reviewed, which is right there, and that came with like a jute bag, so that if everything sort of went to hell on you, you could use the bag to light the fire. But that's a plus for that, not a minus on this. Ease of use was good. It's good looking, you know. It's a very classy, sort of understated branding. Let me get that out of the way so you can see. Again, I like the fact that it's not varnished and all like fancy, because that means you are not ever going to think that this is too nice to use. I like my gear to be oriented towards use. I like it. I like it. And I'm going to give one away. So let me clean this up and then we'll talk about the giveaway. All right? Okay. I do love the smell of a nice little fire, even a little fire. Okay, so the giveaway. How do you win? Well, first of all, I'm just going to show what it includes. You got your fire plugs, a little empty tin that you can use for either to carry fire plugs in your fire kit if you want, or to put a little char cloth into, or make char cloth. And then the fun little bag. Now it's got schmutz all over it, with a rod and scraper with the green lanyard, an extra scraper with the orange lanyard, and of course the business card for Bigfoot Bushcraft, which also has a QR code on the back that you can scan for instructions on how to use the fire plugs if you're not carrying this around and it's your first time using it. How do you win? Okay, first off, be a subscriber, okay? Can you be a brand new subscriber? Yes, absolutely. Next, go check out their channel. The address will be in the show notes below. I'm not going to check you on that, okay? I'm just going to trust that you've gone to their channel and looked at a video or two or subscribed. Honor system, okay? And then I want you to answer the following 2 questions about my channel. A, what night of the week and time EST do I live stream at? And what are the 2 things that we do not discuss during my live streams? That last question is pretty easy to answer. I mean, it's even written down somewhere on my channel. So yeah, do those and say I'm in, just to let me know that it's a comment that I should be counting towards the giveaway. I'll let it run about a week, I guess, a week from today. So the date will be right there as to when it closes. And good luck to everyone. And I'm happy to have it. I think it's a good kit. It's a good kit in a field of good kits for sure. But there are also some really lousy kits out there, and this one is one of the better ones. So I guess that's all she wrote. Thanks for hanging out with me for this little review and giveaway. As I always say, if you like what I'm doing, then please do the following 3 things. 1, comment down below. You know exactly what to comment because I just told you. 2, share this video. That helps me more than you could possibly imagine. And 3, leave me a smiley thumb. If you don't like what I'm doing, that's all right. Leave me a frowny thumb. Thanks for watching, guys.